whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found in the shadows.
Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the MyTarot. Look at that piece of hair. What's that thing doing? Welcome to the MyTarot. Oh, my hair is all over the place, isn't it? Welcome to the MyTarot Morning Reflection, Daily Inventory, and Chance to Check In. I guess I left the bathroom and really didn't look that hard at my head. Oh, well. Good morning, Angelina. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, everyone in the entire freaking universe. I hope everybody had that amazing weekend. So I went to Boston and Salem, picked up the daughter so she can come home for like a small little summer break. Met up with a friend of ours in Salem who runs the Salem Witchboard Museum. So that was cool. So I had loaned a book to that museum, and there's an entire magazine, this small little magazine that they used that book for. It's somebody used a Ouija board to contact Mark Twain to write a book. And Mark Twain's family did not like it that much, so they were supposed to burn all the copies, but I've got a really nice copy of it. So he handed me a magazine because I've loaned that book to his museum. So I got a copy of that magazine. So it was a really good weekend. But now we're starting our work week. So, and this is where we pick up the cards, which remind us as we listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Reminds us, oh yeah, we can take a breath just to start the day. Flip that light switch. That says, where are my feet at? Oh, there they are. Oh, that feels good. Then the butt doing the kitty dance. Check in with the shoulders and take a breath. And then the neck. So the question is then, what does the universe have for us? Or as I like to say, the universe holds up a mirror and asks us, what do we see? And we are going to use the tarot this morning for that mirror. So let's see what we have here today. So I am going to do our 3-in-1. It's like each one's a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or idea. And if we believe in a multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this stack will go down one path. This stack will go down a completely different path. And this stack is like a different story from this one. So each one of these is a different direction, and we just need to know which thread to pull. Good morning, Jenna. So Jenna, just for you, I'm going to take the middle stack, which is what I like to think of as just what's right at the heart. So I'm going to do our 3 and 1, flipping them over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. Jessica, I hope everything's going amazingly well for you. Keep in mind that you're one of my favorite people, and if you ever need anything, just let me know. She lives just up north. Okay. And Jenny, you know that's for you too. She lives north in a different direction. You know what? Angelina and Jenny, same thing for you. And Jenna. So, I'm going to flip over the first card, and that's always the exciting one because that's going to tell us the direction we're going to go. And I think we just ended up with a Fool. So, was it last Friday? where I was in Salem, and it looks like the video came out like crap, but that's, I guess, okay. Because the cards stayed the same, but this time, now we have the Fool. We did. It was the king was even looking at the Fool. It was the emperor was looking at the Fool. So what did we have to learn from that? So now here we have our Fool again. So the Fool can lead us into two different directions. One, folly, not paying attention to stuff. There's something scratching at us right here, and we don't even feel it. And so it can also be about letting go of our problems, putting our problems in that bag and hanging them over our shoulder and saying, you know what, it's going to be okay. We just keep on trudging. But now we get to see what the Fool's walking into, which is the King of Wands. So sometimes we need to let go of that stuff so that we can, we can adult all day long, right? Because kings are the adults. They're the ones that make sure the kingdom's taken care of. They're the ones that make sure the electricity stays on. They're the ones that pay the car bills. That's adulting. But the King of Wands are our fire, our passion, our energy, our action, our movement. The King of Wands is a reminder that there's a reason why we do all this. I work my day job so that I can do tarot and events or play music out or do other things, volunteer for something. So, that's my adulting part so that I could have my passions, right? And sometimes again, we still need to see what they're both looking at. But sometimes we need to let go of the world to be able to enjoy that stuff. But let's see. And that's exactly it. So now we have cups. So we have our major here today, and majors are the ones that we take note of. Majors are our destiny cards, which is about letting go. Seeing what's really important. And for right now, what's really important is just that butterfly that Fool might be looking at. Or, that cloud that looks like a puppy. So that we can remember, for like the King of Wands, why are we even doing this? And then we have the answer, which is cups are about our spirituality, our emotions, and our feeling. Cups are the element of water. One cup is when we wake up one morning like the Fool and we say, you know what? I'm just going to let this stuff go for the day. I'm going to breathe through this. Doesn't mean we're not the King of Wands, which is that second cup. It means that I'm going to use my powers as the king to find something that we can enjoy, that we can do, that helps us to just relax finally a little bit. And by doing that, we have the Three of Cups. And threes are about growth. And it kind of reminds me how the old saying goes, 1 + 1 = 3. Right? Threes are about growth. So this isn't necessarily one of those things where it's like, we can even start out where I need a break. I need to do this. But when we finally pull that cloud aside, we see that there's other people, whether we work with them, whether they're family, when we plant that seed, and cups is that seed, then things naturally grow from us. And if I think about this for the day, it's not only, am I going to be out in the yard today mowing it, because it grows, but then I'm thinking, oh, you know what? Mina's going to enjoy that also. And I'm thinking about just because this is reminding me to try and have a good day. Good morning, Yus Melina. This is just a morning meditation, a reminder to take a breath and to get an idea for what might we want to pay attention to for today. But we have the advice card here. which is justice. So justice is the opposite of the Fool in what sense? So justice, her sword, unlike see this baton here, and a lot of the kings where the swords are at an angle, you know, kings can see things clearly because that's what a sword is. But swords are our thoughts, our ideas, and sometimes our anxiety. But if we're the king, sometimes it can be my way or the highway. We can choose to ignore facts because we're the king. But this is the justice card. And this is a reminder to, you know, yes, we can let go of things. And yes, we can be the king of wands. And again, we can have passion and a reminder to enjoy and share that with people. Doesn't mean that we need to close our eyes off to the things around us, bury our heads in the sand. What this is saying is that acknowledge, not hide. This is about acknowledging the things we need to let go of. It's about acknowledging what's going on in the world. But also, just like the Fool, how much control do we have of it? Like I like to say, how big is our kingdom anyway? And I do this often with when I'm talking to people, when I'm reading the tarot, I say, how big is your kingdom? And everybody describes their house, or they describe their yard, or they describe all of France. And in reality, it's as big as our hula hoop. Because we can only control ourselves and the things inside our hula hoop. Outside of that is people, places, and things. So today, it's about acknowledging all the adult stuff that's going on and still being able to put it aside so that we can not only enjoy today, but we can share it with other people. So with that, thank you again, everybody. I hope everybody has that amazing, amazing day. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears.